Hello YouTube friends, this is my very first video, so I want to thank TacticalDefender for the opportunity to do this. I've been watching YouTube videos for 2 years this winter. I got bored and started watching YouTube videos, and all of a sudden learned about EDC, bob bags, and other things that quite frankly I found not only fascinating but helpful. So, given this opportunity to share my EDC bag in this contest, that's what I'm doing. As you can see, I have a Maxpedition Sabercat. I think I saw this on a review and liked the bag and ordered it. This is black. I keep it in my vehicle. The interior of my vehicle is also black, so I feel like this was subdued. Yes, I do have a sheepdog sticker patch, on a Velcro panel. I have a Velcro panel on the top that I have a nameplate, but because it has my name, I decided to take that off for the video review. I guess I will start with the outside patches, the outside pockets. This is kind of goofy perhaps, and again I apologize for the quality of this video. It is my first video. That is a light diffuser for the LD20, the Phoenix LD20, which you see here attached to the bag in the sheath that came with it. I saw this reviewed on YouTube and decided it would be a great addition to an EDC bag. If I needed a light in the daytime or nighttime, most particularly, this could be a light that I might use, because it not only has several modes, a low mode, a high mode with a great output, it also has a strobe feature, and the diffuser came with it, and I thought that was great. This is a Gerber knife, Air Ranger, I believe. I did not purchase this from a knife shop, but a eBay site. It took me several months to win because I had a price in mind. Got a great price. Saw this again reviewed on YouTube. Thought it was a great knife. One of my concerns about EDC is that keeping a bag in the car, it could get stolen. So you don't want, at least in my mind, you don't want a $200 or $300 knife that somebody could steal. Although when you take all the contents of this bag and put them together, you've got a couple $100. This is a keychain that I put on here. Obviously it is a compass and a thermometer, and nothing expensive. Sorry, that's not going to focus, but something that could be useful. One of my compartments that I have here, this is a little pouch that I got from CountyCom. Love CountyCom. Probably going to make a large purchase there before too much longer. Go off camera to open that up. But I have a tin in here, and boy, this, there we go. A lighter, some matches, and duct tape. Just thought that might be something that I would use. And also in this compartment I have some batteries, extra batteries that are the same type of batteries. So I'll open this up off camera. Batteries, I'm sorry. This may be my last video, not just my first video. But in here I have batteries that I actually use. And this great battery caddy, as you can see, I just used some batteries out of there the other day. And I made a point to have the kind of batteries in caddy in this battery case, or 2 of those, so a total of 8 batteries that I actually use in that LD light. Nothing else in that compartment. This compartment on this side, some ibuprofen, some no-dos, since I do keep this in the car, and then a few of my prescriptions in case I'm stranded for a day or two. Then I have some Kleenex, That's one of those Swiss cards with several tools. Really not that great of a thing, and I first put it in there because I wasn't using it. And there's an lock sack, just a small lock sack. I don't know why I put that in there, but I thought, you never know, might be something that I use. This is a 3x6, I think, maybe a 3x5. Excuse me for that, to open it up. I like to smoke cigars occasionally, and maybe just once a month. And when you're that infrequent of a smoker, you never know when you're going to smoke. So I have a lighter and a cutter. Actually, two cutters. This is a V cutter, and then just a regular guillotine cutter. Let me put the camera down as I open up this major compartment here. Maybe I don't have to put that down. I think this is an interesting bag. You have this top panel that opens up, and I've got several things in the top panel. Yes, that was my foot. Now this mesh pocket I think comes in handy because you can see the contents without necessarily having to open up. We have some more duct tape, small roll of duct tape. What's funny is I've had this measuring tape for 20 years or longer. It's only 3 feet, but it works. It measures. This is a bottle of cat crap, not the regular cat crap you're used to, but it goes on your glasses. I'm an eyeglass wearer, and this helps prevent fogging. So a good item to have, especially as we are approaching winter. And then here you see just a series of tools as far as pens are concerned: pen, highlighter, Sharpie, and pencil. On this side, I've got a few interesting items. Some wisps in case I forgot to brush my teeth, some lens cloths, another eyeglass cloth. This is a very inexpensive Nebo light, but I liked it, and I thought, well, what's the saying? One light is none, two lights are one. So I thought, well, I've got that nice Phoenix light. Here's a backup light, and it easily fits in a pocket. Lotion. Again, as we're approaching winter, may need some lotion, and it's in the car. A multi-tool, and this is a juice, so it's a small multi-tool. It's not the full-size multi-tool, which I would prefer, but this is a good size, a good small size to keep in the EDC bag with lots of tool choices. Fisher Space Pen. I love these things. This is the bullet pen because you can write upside down, you can write in the cold and whatnot. Some Vaseline style chapstick, some wet ones. You never know when you need some wet ones, right? You got to clean up a mess. I've got children, plus I'm at least as messy as they are. And then on this inside pocket, a few Band-Aids, some allergy medicine, and some gum. And then I got some extra moist towelettes that I've gotten at restaurants. And on the inside compartment, I used to have a nice orange key light there, and it broke, and I've actually ordered some more. So hopefully that'll come, and I can put that on there soon. I took an item out of here yesterday that I have not yet put back. Here's an eyeglass repair kit. The item I took out yesterday was a whistle, a Fox 40 whistle that is yellow. Went on a trip with my children yesterday, and I gave my daughter the whistle. This is just a Ameritac Extreme pocket pack. As you see, I've got some AAA batteries in there. I've got AAA batteries because my children's MP3 player takes AAA batteries, and goal one, when you're on a family trip with the kids, make sure they're happy. So if I've got the size batteries they need and they're happy, Daddy's happy. A Write in the Rain notebook here. something I've gotten turned on to from watching YouTube, and these work, and they're great. Once again, more pins, and there is a Right in the Rain pin in there. And then on this little keychain, I don't have any keys. I've got a thumb drive with nothing on it, which I thought about putting some information there, medical information, but I think I've just kept it blank in case I needed in an emergency to put some data or perhaps pictures on there. This is just a small utility Victorinox Swiss Army knife. Again, looking inside the bag, of course, can we have EDC without duct tape and without Israeli bandages? So I do have an emergency Israeli bandage. Another must item, I think, is paracord, and for some reason I got black. I'm over 40, so you know, nothing wrong with having some toilet paper in case of an emergency. This is an item that I haven't had that long for one or two people, the Space Blanket Heat Sheets by Adventure Medical Kits, and that's the large. I haven't taken that out, but it can be used as shelter, as a blanket, as a poncho, numerous applications there. I also have one of these ice packs, cold packs, so anyone is injured, this can be shaken, broken, and used to help reduce swelling. I've got several light sticks. In fact, this is the only one I bought from Walmart. The others I got from sources that are supposed to be better than the ones you can buy at Walmart, but I tried them out and I'm not sure they're any better. This is supposed to be a 30-minute high intensity. It's white. It is white, although it looks more pink. Probably lasts 3 hours. I don't think it's any more higher intensity than any other light, and so I've got a green and a red. I thought maybe having a different color could be helpful. Red in an emergency, green to get attention, white perhaps to use just to read by or to walk with. And then another one of those ubiquitous items that seem to be in a lot of kits. This is an industrial grade trash bag. Again, I thought this could be used for improvised shelter or rain gear if necessary. Now, in this Sabercat, which is pricey, but I think a quality bag. Oh look, there are some gloves in there. Mechanics gloves, Coyote Brown. These have the Velcro panels, as you can see, so you can put some concealed carry items in there, firearm, magazines. I decided not to do that. It has nothing to do with me being an off-body carry, having a problem with that, because I don't have a problem with it. But my gun is usually secured elsewhere. There is one more front panel here. I do have an ID badge there. This is just a very small, inexpensive, one-person first aid kit from Adventure Medical Kits. I am a fan of that particular brand. And I added a few things in there. I added some more bandages. I added some Neosporin and that kind of thing. I'll open it up off camera. You know, nothing fancy. I did add some burn gel too, and that's the kit as it comes. These items, small items, and then I added the Neosporin. I added the burn gel. Also have more paracord. I also have stingies for both adults and children, because I thought having the kind for children would be important. When you have young children and they're afraid of the odors that these might give off, this has a more friendly odor, if you will. Again, here's paracord. This kind is actually camo. And then a few more items that might be used for first aid. A blood stopper. These aren't cheap, but I think they're a good investment. I think it is important to at least if you can't take any kind of class, to read about it, to watch YouTube videos, to learn how to use it properly in a way that could help save someone's life, or it might be your life. Again, Wet Ones, 101 uses. This is a cool little crash pack that I bought, and it's just some light Band-Aids. It's called the Road Rash Survival Kit. That is from BraveSoldier.com, and there's antiseptic ointment, bandages, butterfly closures, a little treatment guide, and of course this waterproof Mylar bag. And then let's see, a few more bandages, some Advil cough drops, and then these are some gloves that I picked up. They're not latex, they're nitrile gloves. If you hear the panting in the background, that's my wife. Just kidding. It's our beautiful dog, Jackie, a Weimaraner, and she's old, sick, and tired. Again, very much like my wife. But she's not going to see this video, so it's okay to talk about her in that fashion because she has a good sense of humor. So this is my bag, my EDC bag, let me clarify, and I'm happy with it. I'm proud of it. I need to make some changes. Would you believe in the 2 years that I've been watching YouTube, I think I have a total of 5 bags now, which is ridiculous. But I enjoy putting them together. It's fun, and these videos are fun, and I appreciate Tactical Defender's videos and other people's videos. Thanks for helping me learn. I would love to have your suggestions. Again, I apologize for the poor photography, and thanks for having this contest. I hope you can help me, other YouTube viewers, in having a bag that might even be more helpful. So have a great night.